Well, here we go with 10, 11, and 12. And hopefully we'll start with 10 here. And why do you stand afar, YV? Why hide yourself in times of trouble? Okay, I only have 2 verses here, and I see the other ones are 4. Although I see 2 verses at the bottom, so I'm not sure if that's the pattern or not here. In pride the wicked pursue the afflicted, let them be caught in their own plots. For the wicked boast of their heart's desire, and their greediness, in their greediness they curse you. The wicked have a haughtiness. The wicked in their haughtiness do not seek you. All their thoughts are, there is no creator. For your judgments are out of their sight. For they say to themselves, I will not be moved by my adversaries. My mouth is full of curses and deceit. Their mouth is full of cursing and deceit. Cursing. Their mouth is full. Don't need full. Their mouth is, no, I guess I need it. Their mouth is full of cursing and deceit, and speaks of their wickedness. They sit in lurking places along the road. Their eyes watch for the helpless, to catch the helpless by drawing them into their trap. They say to themselves, and this would be L, and I'm thinking, I know that this is for their God or our God, and comparing one God to another God for the word L, okay? So said to themselves, but I'm going to give it a capital letter because we're going to be talking about, let's see, they say to themselves, God has forgotten me. They say this, oh my God has forgotten me, for he has hidden his face and will never see this. For he has also said to himself, you will not see him either. He has said to himself, YV will not see him either, but you have seen him, for you have beheld their evilness. But into your hand are helpless committed, but into your hand are helpless, but into your hand are helpless committed themselves to you. But into your hand are helpless committed themselves. I would say, don't need this. Whoops, I can delete. But are helpless committed themselves to you. Break the arm of the wicked and evildoers. Seek out their wickedness until you see them no more. YV's kingdom is forever. Don't need to repeat ever and ever. Whoops. For pagan nations have perished from our land. For pagan kingdoms have perished from our land. YV, you have heard the desires of your people, for you have strengthened their hearts. You listen to them with your ears, and those who cause terror be no more. I'm trying to decide, because this is a 4-verse, and I'm thinking that I could make it all two verse, but I'm going to leave it like this. And that way you can see that they're hooked together, but I think that's pretty clean. Let me get my cursor out of the screen. I'm thinking this will be good enough. Now, as for a title, let's see. I guess I'm just going to say remove all evils. Remove all evil. This is more of a petition slash. This is more of a petition as if someone was to say this. Because I'm thinking, yes, he's let's see. Why do you stand afar, YV? Why hide yourself in times of trouble? Okay, this is a plea, which is a petition because he's going to go through and speak about how bad they are, and then how they've committed themselves to the Creator. And then at the end, he's requesting that our Creator sees them no more. So, remove all evil, petition. Let me put petition at the front. Petition to remove all evil. Okay, that one is pretty much done and labeled now. Let's go to 11. This is going to be short. And YV, I take refuge. So how can you say to me, flee as a bird? For behold, the wicked bend their bow. Bend their bow. That means getting ready with the arrow. Whoops, I'm not coloring the text. They make ready their arrows upon its string. Okay. Behold, the wicked are bending their bow. Behold, the wicked are bending their bow to make ready their arrows. To make ready their arrows upon its string, to shoot at us that have upright hearts. YV is in his holy room. YV's throne is in heaven, and he tests man. YV tests the righteous and wicked, and those who love violence his soul hates. Upon the wicked he will rain fire and brimstone, to be the portion of their cup. To be their portion. I don't like the word cup. To be their portion for their reward. Upon the wicked, YV will rain fire and brimstone, to be their portion for their deeds. This will be for their deeds. For YV is righteous, he loves righteousness, and his upright will behold his face. This needs to be 11 point. It needs to be black. And fill it in with the LM. And at the end, now how do we name this? Or how do I get it to a name? It's kind of a petition. Petition / calling out. I would say this one's more or less calling, because he's more or less talking. Calling to YV. They shoot at us that have upright hearts. But YV is in his holy. I'm going to have to put, yeah. Yet. Maybe it's better than the word but. For behold, the wicked are bending their bow. They. Oh no, this was to make ready their arrows upon its string to shoot at us that have upright hearts. Yet YV is in his holy room. Yet holy is in his room. And YV's throne is in heaven. YV's throne is, I don't really think it needs an extra word in there, but yet YV is in his holy room. I guess I should use as this way, is in his holy room. Yet YV is in his holy room, and his throne is in heaven. I would put, yeah, and his. Yet YV is in his holy room, but his throne is in heaven, and he tests man. YV tests the righteous and wicked, and those who love violence, his whole hates. I was thinking that can be cut differently than what it is. And that's what had me thrown off here. You know, these, because it's got test here and test here, and I think this is good right here. And it's calling to YV, or telling about YV. Actually, it's almost like a testimony of some person here. I would say it's a statement about YV. Maybe this goes with the priest that we had earlier. I would have to go back and look to see if his was a 3-verse, to see if that could go. So I'm going to make a check priest words, because he's talking about his holy room again. But I'm going to even highlight that so I know that that's my search. Okay. And then that's my note to me is I can do this, and then like this, like this. Okay, that's good. 12. Help YV, for the righteous man ceases to be, for our faithful have disappeared from among our children, or his children, from among your children. Because when they consider the other title, Lord, for YV, he would be Lord and Father over children. So that's why I'm thinking these words here. For the righteous man ceases to be, for our faithful have disappeared from among our children. Okay. Oops, this needs to be changed. Now they speak falsehood to one another with flattering lips, and with a deceiving heart they speak. Let YV send them away, everyone with flattering lips, and the tongue that speaks deceiving things. Well, let's see if I get rid of that, add that up here, don't need this. And don't need these words. How does that read? Help YV, for the righteous man ceases to be, for our faithful have disappeared. Now they speak falsehoods to one another with flattering lips, and with a deceiving heart they speak. Let YV send them away, everyone with flattering lips, and a tongue that speaks deceiving things. Let YV send them away, everyone with flattering lips, for their tongues for their tongues speak, for their tongues speak deceiving things. For their tongue speaks deceivingly. Get rid of that. Deceivingly, is there such a word? Let's check it out. Probably not. Hey, okay. Who have said with our tongue, who have said with their tongue. We will live by our own will. So who is Lord over us? Yeah, I like it as 3 verse, because this one here is pretty much a repeat. This one isn't needed, and then this one reads okay. So who needs a Lord over us? So who needs? So who needs? So who needs to be Lord over us? So who is to lord over us? And maybe that's how it should be. So who is to lord over us? Meaning they don't care. Kind of very atheistic view. We have who have said with their tongue, we will live by our own will. So who is to lord over us? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, now for a title. I'm thinking that this is a petition, or a half of a petition. That's what I'm going to do. Half of a petition. Because he's only told about what they are, what they've done. They're not to complete it yet. So I'm going to mark it as a piece. Or just mark it as a piece as that. Well, maybe I better write it out. A piece. And say, okay, those are done, or this one's done. And if I find other pieces, I'm pretty sure I'm going to, I'll put the pieces together or look in the petition section. Those three are now cleaned up very good.